Day 19, my friends. Let's take a seat on the mat. So come and have a little seat. We're going to start with just practicing with our Ujjayi breathing. So remember, that's just that raspy sound. Day 1, we had a look at that if you need to recap. But sit tall through the sideways, gently close your eyes. And when you're ready, just making that slight sound to the breath. So we're just gripping the glottis lightly. And on the inhale through the nose, then a natural pause, and then an exhale back out through the nose and a natural pause. Completely filling and emptying the lungs. And if you're getting comfortable working with the sound, then that's sort of the base sound behind the technique. But what we can start to do is exhale, draw back below the belly button to a held point. Then inhale from that place, belly, side ribs, rest of chest. As you start your exhale, a very slight release in the chest, but focusing your attention on controlling or drawing back below the belly button to a held point. Inhale, diaphragm, side ribs, rest of chest. Exhale, slight release in the chest, then draw in, draw in, draw in below the belly button. Try a few just in your own time. If you're able to access the pelvic floor, then it's working intelligently with the lower abdominals. So the pelvic floor is gathering to a held point as you draw back below the belly button. If that all feels like a bit too much, just focus on the sound, focus on smoothing out the breath. And then on your next inhale, just pressing the palms together, gently opening your eyes. Namaste. So let's come onto all fours, but we're getting straight up into downward dog today. So tuck the toes under, come up into downward dog. Just take a couple of little breaths here and then making our way up to the top of the mat. Inhale up halfway, exhale deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs, exhaling back to standing. So coming into salute to the sun, B today. So we're going to try for 3 of them. So exhale, sit down into chair pose. Inhale, swing the arms up over the head. Exhale, fold yourself in half, clip onto the legs. Inhale, come up halfway with the heart. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands back to high plank. Big breath in. Exhale, push to lower. See if you can come to a hover before you inhale, come up into upward dog. And then exhaling back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind. Exhale, big swing step. Back heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands back to the floor again. Back to high plank. Exhaling into low plank. Inhaling into upward dog. Exhale back into downward dog. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, big swing step. Get the back heel down. And inhale, come up. Exhale, hands back to the floor again. Back to high plank. Chin up, elbows tucking close as you come to low plank. Inhaling into upward dog. And then exhaling back into downward dog. And just take a little moment to find your place here. If you do ever need more of a breather, you can come down onto your knees here. But I'd encourage you to try and work with a strong Ujjayi breath. Make sure you've got a strong inhale as well as an exhale. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or jump, feet to the hands. Plant the feet together, inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And then look forward, back into chair pose as you inhale. And then exhaling back to standing. Inhale, sit down into chair pose. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, back to high plank. And all the way to low plank if you can. Inhaling into upward dog. And then exhale back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, big swing step. Back heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, brings the hands back to the floor. Back to high plank. You can take an extra breath in, but we exhale as we lower. Inhaling into upward dog. And then exhale back into downward dog. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, big swing step. Back heel down, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands back to the floor again, back to high plank. Exhaling into low plank. Inhaling into upward dog. Exhale back into downward dog. Hang out there for a moment. Catch your breath. So the point of the salute to the suns, it's establishing a solid breath and also bringing a bit of heat into the body. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to the hands, feet together, inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, look forward as you sit back down into chair pose, exhaling back to standing. Last one, exhale, sit down, inhale, swing the arms up, exhale, fold yourself in half, clip on, inhale up halfway, exhale, really strong hands as you go back to your high and low plank, inhaling into upward dog, exhale back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, exhale, big swing step, plant the back heel, push off that back leg to inhale, come up. Exhale, bring the hands back to the floor, back to high plank, exhaling into low plank, inhaling into upward dog. Take time to uncurl, and then exhaling back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, exhale, big swing step, back heel down, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands back to the floor again, back to high plank, exhaling into low plank, inhaling into upward dog, exhale back into downward dog. Catch your breath again. And then inhale, raise the heels, exhale, bend the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands, feet together, inhale up halfway, exhale, deepen the forward bend, and then look forward, sit down, arms come up for chair pose as you inhale, exhale, brings you back to standing. All right, let's get down to the floor today, and we're going to work with Paschimottanasana, or our forward bend. So we curl the toes back towards us, take your hands behind to get a real lift through the heart to start. So this is really Dandasana. You can have the hands passively either side, and coming into the forward bend, inhale, get as long as you can in the side waist. Exhale, start easy by just bringing the arms in. On the inhale, push down on the legs to get a lift through the heart. On the exhale, keep looking forward as you draw yourself in a little more. Slide the hands away till the arms are straight again. Push down on the legs, get a little lift through the heart. As you start your exhale, you start to move deeper into the pose. When the exhale runs out, you stop. Slide the hands away again. Inhale, so wait for the inhale, and then we start that lift through the heart. A little pause, we wait for the exhale, and we pull ourselves in a tiny little bit more. Keep your feet really alive. Toes are curled back, ball of the foot's pressing away, and keep looking forward. When you look down, we tend to round the back, and we want the spine nice and neutral so it can get longer. Then inhaling, coming all the way back up, exhale, hands down by your side. Coming into Purvottanasana or reverse plank. Point the toes away and zip up the legs. Bring your hands one handspan behind you, but they're on the outside of the hips, not directly behind. As you inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, draw in below the belly button. Keep your chin tucked in, so looking down towards your belly, and keep looking down towards your belly as you inhale, lift. Only if you're very comfortable, you can take your head all the way back. A halfway head's a bit of a strain, so if you're concerned about your neck, keep the chin tucked in. Otherwise, it'd be all the way upside down, and you would look down your nose towards the ceiling. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Can you get a little bit more of a lift? Keep the legs and feet zipped up. Ankles are also zipped up. And then exhaling, coming back down towards the floor. Coming into a seated twist now. So cross the legs. Take your right hand, your left hand onto your right knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand out behind. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, twist to look over your right shoulder. And just take a couple of breaths here. Finish off your next exhale, inhale the head back to centre, and you can swap the legs over, so check which one's out in front and then change it, and this time right hand onto the left knee, left arm out behind. Inhale, get length out of the spine. Exhale, just push away the hand that's on the knee and turn your head as far as you can. Ujjayi breathing all the time, so making that slight sound to the breath, and again if you can assist by drawing in below the belly button on the exhale. Good work. Finish off your next exhale. Inhale the head back to centre. Exhale, 2 straight legs back out in front. And let's come down for Shavasana. Lower yourself onto the floor. Palms to the ceiling. Feet fall apart. And really give up the weight of your body to the floor. So Shavasana removes the fatigue we would otherwise experience, but it also gives us just a moment to take on what we just told our body. So it sort of gets a bit of a cellular understanding of what we just did. Take a few more breaths here. And again, if you've got more time, you can stay here a little longer. Otherwise, bring a little life back into the body. Make your way back up to a seated position, bringing the hands to the heart center, gently closing your eyes. Clear your throat if you need to. Exhale all the old air, taking a long breath in. It's traditional to offer up or dedicate your practice, so you can do that any way you like, or you can simply offer it up to the greater good of everyone, just remembering that when you work on yourself, it has a direct impact on everyone that you meet. And then gently opening your